Good evening, madam. Myself, Dr. Vijayan Gurumurthy Iyer. I'm going to present the topic that is total quality management and environmental management performance excellence for the sustainable sweet cotton development. Sweet cotton, it is a kapas. So seed and lint, it gets separated in a cotton ginning process. So in cotton ginning, the lint cotton is separated and seed cotton is separated. And 175 kilo of lint cotton, it is packed in a ginning process, in a lint process, and it is sent for the spinning process for manufacturing the yarn and the fabrics, etc. So total quality and environmental management is a method. It is an innovative method which is proposed in this particular paper based on my experience for the sustainable seed cotton development. So I have worked in ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, Central Institute for Research on Cotton Technology, ICAR Bombay, and I have investigated more than 1,000 varieties of seed cotton day to day. My job was only cotton ginning to separate the fiber and seed and measure how much quantity of lint is there, how much quantity of seed is there. So 100 gram means 30% is the lint cotton and another 70% is the lint cotton, seed. So 1% is the loss. So this way I do the lot of cotton ginning investigation in ICR. So the concept of the sustainable seed cotton development is the important concept which I have only developed. So this is the seed cotton you can see. And there are variety of seed cotton in the world. So short staple cotton, medium staple cotton. Short staple means it is nearly 20 mm to 24 mm. Medium staple cotton, long staple cotton, extra long staple cottons. In our country, 4 types of cottons are being grown throughout 8 cotton growing states in the India. That is Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana. So it is short and medium staple cotton. And remaining other parts, so they are cultivating only the the long staple cottons. And the UK is a short staple cotton, and the United States, they are long staple Pima cottons. And Egyptian cotton, it is 34 mm. So right from 20 mm to 38 mm, the length of the staple length of the cotton. So, and here there are 2 type of cotton, what we can say, it is one is called sustainable cotton. The sustainable cotton means it is eco-friendly, environmental friendly, no use of chemical fertilizer, no use of pesticide, no use of the chemicals or the fungicide, and genetically modified cotton. Genetically modified also we cannot say it is a organic cotton, it is inorganic cotton only, and the pest affected cottons. So these are all having the environmental problems, that is climate change affects problems. So only 2 to 3% in the world, they have the tradition of cultivating the the sustainable cotton, sustainable development, the development that meets the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability and efficacy of future generation to meet their own needs. The source of conventional organic cotton is generally sustainable, mainly the carbon sequestration of cotton plants. Growing cotton organically reduces greenhouse gas emissions from the production point of view, and the use of synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, genetically modified seed cotton. So they are all polluting water, land, air, and soil. So the concept of the organic seed cotton has been already in the tradition of United States Department of Agriculture. So they have the various methods to cultivate this organic seed cotton. Especially in our country, we have very 1% to 2% have the method of cultivating the cotton, and it has also impacts on the insect-resistant bollworm technologies. So nearly around 20% of the world's pesticides are used in seed cotton throughout the world. So these are all the various bollworms that have the impacts on the seed cotton. In 2000, genetically modified seed cotton have been developed in our country. And this is the 100% seed cotton, the cotton, lint cotton, that have the no effects on the, the pesticide, no effects of chromium pollution in cotton ginneries. Everything is organic. So why I have given this environmental friendly, technology is very important in the need of the hour, sustainable seed cotton development. So environmental friendly means here there is no chromium pollution or dermal effects on the baby clothing, especially when we wear the cotton. So what will happen? It will have effects on the body also, in our body also, like dermal effects, and it may have sometimes ginning industries occupational health effects. So the total quality management has been proposed in this particular project. So total quality management and environmental quality management. So these two things are concerned about the ISO 9000 quality management system standards and ISO 14,000. It is a environmental management system standards. So here four varieties we can see: the Gossypium, Arboreum, Herbaceum, and Barbadans, and Suvin cottons, Egyptian giga cottons, extra long table cottons, and the Paima cottons. It's called lint cotton. The seed is separated and the lint is separated. So this is the various kind of the staple length parameters and the fiber quality parameters. Seed separated and the lint separated here. And this is American upland Gossypium hirsutum cottons. So here all mostly they are all use this non-eco-friendly method. It is not organic method. So we can call it is inorganic method, inorganic seed cotton. So inorganic cotton have higher productivity and the quality and the sustainability as well as the profitability. And compared to that, the organic cottons have very high profitability and very high the value, the fiber value. It's called white gold we call. So fiber value, and it is also the method for the spinning the final products. And this is the color cotton, naturally pigmented color cotton. It is nearly around 1% of the total cotton production in our country. It is called the seed cotton, cultivated in 7 colors. So this is 100% cotton pigment printed fabrics, and this is a seed. So seed also have effects on this particular method called total quality and environmental management. So the agriculture, it will have the effects on this climate change and weather change. So the method which is developed here is called total quality management and environmental management. Production does not involve use of chemicals. So it's very, very important, because most of the seed cotton developed in the world, they use a considerable quantity of chemicals, and they are called non-organic, better quality non-organic cottons, and commercially beneficial than conventional non-organic cottons, health friendly and environmental friendly. So which ensures health for the farmers and their families, reduces pollution caused by the use of pesticide in conventional cotton farming. Chromium composite leather clad rollers used in cotton ginning industries, these have the considerable poisoning effects, and the most skin friendly and soothing and harmless natural fiber, prevents water contamination, water pollution, air pollution, land pollution, and conserves biodiversity. So this is the importance of this, why this particular method is proposed in my title. It is total quality and environmental management, which combines ISO 9000 and ISO 14,000, right from the process quality, product quality, to the environmental performance excellence for the sustainable seed cotton development. Reference is United States Department of Agriculture, Mesilla Park, natural pigmented cotton fabrics. And we can see the total lint cotton production for the various countries in the world. So India is nearly around 5.99 million metric tons. So nearly around 22% our country world production. But they are all called inorganic cotton. They are not the sustainable way of cultivation, including right from the ginning to the yarn and fabrics, because it is estimated chromium pollution is there, field originating trash, lot of pesticide poisoning and fungicide poisoning, and they are also called genetically modified cotton. Genetically modified cotton also has considerable amount of the toxic effects that are produced. That is negative logarithm of lethal dose, 50% test organisms. So genetically modified cotton, GMO, and the environmental impact assessment has been conducted in this particular project. EIA means it is a systematic identification and evaluation of the potential environmental effects or environmental health effects of the cotton projects, agricultural seed cotton projects, breeding projects, and chemical, biochemical, and other factors for the environmental aspects, total environment we can call. So in the project planning and decision making process itself, so it is necessary to consider the environment and the climate conditions, climate change for the sustainable development, sustainable seed cotton development. So these are the various components by which the seed cotton have been incorporated with the total quality management and total environmental management. So right from the air pollution problems, water pollution, soil and groundwater pollution, noise pollution, and prediction and assessment of impacts on the biological environment, prediction and assessment of impacts on the cultural environment, prediction and assessment of the impacts on the archaeological environment, and the visual environment, as well as the social, economical, environmental, factors have been considered. Air environment, noise environment, water environment, biological environment, land environment. And the conceptual study, so environmental impact assessment study, have been proposed with the projects, that is identification of the impacts of the agricultural seed cotton projects on the water, land, and air. And descriptive settings are provided here, and the rules, what is a law and regulations, impacts, and the various other considerations, impact significance, and the incorporation of the mitigation measures. So systematically, after finding these studies, so it has been proposed based on my experience in ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, in especially CIRCOT, Bombay. Total quality and environmental management is very, very important in order to design and develop organic cotton, which is called sustainable cotton. So sustainable development, which does not have any unsustainable agricultural practices. Toxic dyes, so dangerous dyes are used, chromium dyes, nickel dyes, chromium pollution in cotton ginning industries. So eco-friendly rubberized cotton fabric roller has been developed in this agricultural practice. Water pollution from textile industries. So the sustainable seed cotton, which is inclusive of organically produced seed cotton, due to beneficial requirements in organic cultivation practices, it is concluded that the sustainable seed cotton production, which are using sustainable organic practices that include organic seed cotton and naturally pigmented color seed cotton, must be on the rise. Sustainability components. So sustainability components means so the sustainable cotton which is grown, which have the positive impact on the environment. So smart agricultural techniques. So they are all very important for the design and development of the total quality management as well as the environmental management for the sustainable development. So which have the considerable impacts on the climate impact assessment, especially the alpha, that is climate sensitivity factor, 0.5 degrees centigrade per watt per meter squared, and the net radiating force, that is 1.1 to 2 watt per meter squared per degree centigrade. So systematically, the environmental impact assessment as well as the climate impact assessment for the design and development of the sustainable seed cotton development in breeding station laboratory have been investigated. So currently only 12% to 15% of cotton only grown sustainably. That too, United States Department of Agriculture, they are a pioneer in the development of the sustainable seed cotton. And the project was investigated from USDA and made some simple incorporations like total quality and environmental management, right from the farm to the end. It is a supply chain management. That is including the quantity management as well as quality management have been investigated. And right from the beginning to the end, the process approach model has been incorporated. That incorporates the total quality management. Because presently, most of the cotton ginning sectors, they do not follow the total quality management. You see here, this is the ginning machine. So this ginning machine separates the cotton fiber and seed. So this is the lint cotton, and this is the seed, DCA32, and this is a lint. So lint is packed in cotton ginning industries 175 kilo and sent to the spinning mill for further process. Lint cotton bales, and investigation of the lint cotton has been taken place with respect to the roller. Roller also, here also it is not a sustainable way of ginning. Here we use in cotton ginning industries, lakhs and lakhs of rollers are used. So like this washer, this is made up of chrome composite leather clad rollers. So this is used in this cotton ginning industries. You can see this is used in the cotton ginning industries. And what happens finally, it has the dermal effects on the people, on the vicinity. This is the ginning machine where this use of the rollers. This roller is made up of chromium, and it has adverse chromium effects on the people in the vicinity. Not only in the vicinity, is also chromium contamination and chromium pollution in the industries because of the continuous dust producing grinding of these rollers. This is a poisonous roller, chromium pollution roller, which contains nearly around 30,000 to 35,000 ppm of chromium, hexavalent and trivalent, which is highly carcinogenic in nature, and nearly around 35,000 ppm, parts per million or mg per kg, is dust producing grinding and have the impacts on the agricultural, especially in the cotton ginning process. These are the discarded, the washers in the cotton ginning industries. So how the people, are getting affected due to the physiological and psychological disorders, especially the bisonosis disease. Bisonosis is a cotton dust disease. So I am investigation along with my Professor Gurdeep Singh, IIT Dhanbad, and so the synergistic poisoning take place during the daytime. Synergy means augmenting, combined effects of the pollution 1, pollution 2, pollution 3, contaminations, GMO, genetically modified. Don't think genetically modified is not organic cotton. It is inorganic only, because it is having considerable toxic effects, nearly 40 ppm to 60 ppm, which is nearly 400 times more than the permissible limit as per USDA. Pesticide poisoning, insecticide, fungicide, dangerous chemicals, water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution. These have been investigated for the environmental impact assessment and the climate impact assessment, weather impact assessment is totally given in this particular model. So P4 is the the photochemical dust, photochemical reactions, photobiological, and so this is the input and output, the sunlight energy, dust 1, dust 2, dust 3, and they have 4 forcing functions: air, humidity, temperature, and other various atmospheric contents, hydrogeological conditions. So that has considerable photochemical reactions, synergistic reactions on P4. So these are all considerations in the total quality and environmental management. Occupational health affected worker, how he is working. Bisonosis is a cotton he's author of the cotton dust and bisonosis. So cotton dust is produced bisonosis among the cotton ginning workers. And this is the chromium analysis. And the chromium analysis is done in this particular, atomic absorption spectrophotometer. And these are all the various results pertaining to the chromium pollution in cotton ginning industries. Air pollution analysis is being taken place, and the chromium pollution in the various process of the textile industries, in order to find the total quality management procedures and the environmental management procedures in this cotton ginning industries and cotton textile industries. So this is a laboratory model gin, so that all these particular processes are designed and developed in order to achieve the maximum efficient sustainable seed cotton development. Sustainable seed cotton development. Here, these are all eco-friendly rollers which are being investigated in this cotton ginning industries. So this is the chrome composite leather clad rollers, and this is the rubberized cotton fabric rollers. And this is the gin roller experimental device. And the various results pertaining to the rubberized cotton fabric, no chromium pollution in cotton ginning industries, eco-friendly design roller, for better ginning performance. Ginning means separating the cotton fiber and seed. So the lint cotton is separated here. So lint cotton is getting contaminated with the chromium rollers, chromium pollution rollers. And here it is a non-chromium pollution roller. So eco-friendly roller ginning process. And this occupational worker, how he get affected because of the cotton dust and the synergistic effects due to the unsafe chromium contamination and pollution from cotton ginning on the industries. So this definitely require now, being we are a sustainable development achievers. So we should have to incorporate this kind of total quality and environmental management in in our country, so that the sustainable development can be taken place. So these are all the how the development take place in cotton ginning industries, and how this seed cotton has to be made sustainable, and lint cotton and seed should be sustainable in this particular results which are given here. And the investigation of the total quality and environmental management, right from the product quality. So this is called product lint cotton, and the environmental performance. So the environment means surroundings. So what are the various surroundings get affected due to this air pollution, water pollution, and the various other elements of the total environmental pollution? This take place. So these have been meticulously given in this environmental impact assessment process, EIA. Environmental health impact assessment is another important aspect, that is environmental health. So environmental health means how this environmental surrounding health get affected. So due to this genetically modified cotton, due to the dyed cotton, due to the various other naturally pigmented cotton, and why this the importance of this organic cotton have to be 100% in the world? Because the organic cotton only will able to provide the various kind of sustainable practices, right from the farm to the industries, especially source specific, industrial specific, as well as generic environment of agriculture. So these three aspects, source specific and industrial specific and the generic, these three things are very much different. So one has to not combine only the the municipal environment and industrial environment separate, and so they are all different. So we require the concept of this particular sustainable seed cotton development. So I really thankful ICAR, which has provided me opportunity to work in 7 years, especially in the cotton ginning development, Sircot Bombay. So this is the conclusion. So conclusion, I can say that the various materials which are the byproducts or the main products of the cotton ginning process, right from the seed, right from the kapas. I can say from the kapas. Most of the literatures it is mentioned only cotton. Cotton means it is lint cotton, but lint cotton is different and seed cotton is different. Kapas is the lint cotton is 30% and seed is nearly 70%. But it varies, depends upon the long staple cotton, short staple cotton, medium staple cotton, and extra long staple cottons, right from 20% to 40% cotton ginning percentage. So the particular conclusion what it says is generally in the cotton ginning process there is a pollution problem. Why? Because the rollers are chrome composite leather clad rollers. USDA do not permit CCLC rollers in this environment. USDA only use the rubberized cotton fabric rollers right from the beginning, 18th century, since the development of the cotton practices take place. And the second point is all the genetically modified cottons, this should be contaminates the cotton. And the next one is from the total quality management and environmental management, from the product quality, that is quantity, the total amount of quantity that is cultivated from the farm. So that should be sustainable when the quality parameters are focused right from the farm to the industries. And the use of the eco-friendly methods in cotton ginning process, and the requirements for the sustainable seed cotton, And so whatever I have given, these are all the sustainable ginning practices, sustainable farm practices, and which have the three methods, that is environmental stewardship and social inclusion, as well as the economical development that leads the sustainable economical development for the sustainable seed cotton development. So with this, I thankful for the authorities to provide me an opportunity uh, to present this PowerPoint projection on this total quality and environmental management, from the product quality and process quality to the environmental performance excellence for the sustainable seed cotton or kapas development. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.